Well, the Mahagathbandhan's manifesto in Bihar promises sweeping welfare measures, including one government job per family, and this will be notified within 20 days if the government comes to power. That was a big announcement made by RJD leader Tejashwi Yadav today. 2,500 rupees monthly support for women, free electricity, revival of the old pensions scheme, and so much more. The focus was also on investment and the fact that the allegation that some Biharis are trying to control not just Nitish Kumar but also Bihar. Let's take a look at some of the reactions before we go across to Veera, who's getting us some ground reports.
क्या विजन होगा एनडीए का अगला 5 साल? क्या ब्लूप्रिंट होगा? अभी तक उन लोगों ने घोषणा पत्र भी जारी नहीं की है। आखिर क्या कारण है? उनके पास कोई प्लान नहीं है, यानी उनके पास विजन नहीं है, यानी साफ तौर पे हम कह सकते हैं कि एनडीए में जो लोग हैं वो सब विजनलेस लोग बैठे हुए हैं। कि बीजेपी के लोगों ने, भ्रष्ट अधिकारियों ने नीतीश जी को पुतला बना करके रखा है कि नीतीश कुमार जी बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री नहीं होंगे। ये बात अमित शाह जी ने कहा है कि नीतीश जी का इस्तेमाल जो है भाजपा के लोग कर रहे हैं। चुनाव के बाद वो कभी भी मुख्यमंत्री नीतीश जी को नहीं बनाएंगे।
खोदा पहाड़ निकली चुईया, इस तरह का कोई व्यवस्था लोगों के घोषणा पत्र में नहीं आया। उनको बताना चाहिए कि इसका पैसा कहाँ से आएगा, क्या बजट लगेगा, किन चीज़ों को कैसे करेंगे। 15 साल जो लालू जी ने राज किया उसका क्या बार माफ़ी मांगा, ये सब जानकारी देना होगा ना। लालू जी के अराजकता को जनता को बताना पड़ेगा, माफ़ी मांगना पड़ेगा और इसके एक्सपेंडिचर को बताना भी पड़ेगा कि आप कैसे इसको स्थापित कीजिएगा, किन चीज़ों को करिएगा, और इस पर पूरा फोकस करना चाहिए। इसलिए ये सिर्फ घोषणा वाली मैनिफेस्टो।
Joining me now is Congress's Pawan Khera, sir. Manifesto seems to be focused on the issue of jobs, of employment and the economy at the rural level, which is an issue in Bihar. But the question of the fiscal viability of these measures has been repeatedly questioned. What would be your response?
People who are questioning the fiscal viability of our manifesto need to assess what they have been up to over the last 20 years. Giving away resources of Bihar to their chosen friends is not the way you implement any scheme. So they have no right, no moral right to question us on our on the viability of what we have said.
Okay, you're saying they cannot question you on the viability of the schemes, but one more question that's been raised is that is it about Tejashwi Yadav's manifesto or is it NDA's manifesto? Is another question that's raised.
NDA? Why should NDA?
But the imagery of it seems to be focused only on the chief ministerial
obviously
candidate.
He's our chief ministerial face and he's the joint chief ministerial face of Mahagathbandhan. So obviously we will highlight him. Nothing wrong with that. The people who have inspired us, our leaders, Mallikarjun Kharge ji, Lalu Prasad Yadav ji, Rahul Gandhi ji, they have inspired us to come up with a manifesto which takes care of almost every section of the society.
मान भाई से कहूंगा तो वो मेरी बात नहीं मानेंगे। वो आज की तारीख में लालू यादव और ये कांग्रेस के बंधुआ मजदूर हैं। बंधुआ मजदूर ही उनको मानते हैं। है हिम्मत तेजस्वी यादव में, लालू यादव में, राहुल गांधी में ये घोषणा कर दें कि अगर 18% और 20% आबादी बिहार में मुसलमानों का है तो वो मुख्यमंत्री होगा? मुख्यमंत्री नहीं, मुख्यमंत्री तो लालू जी के बाल बच्चा होंगे, कोई दूसरा यादव भी नहीं होगा। इसलिए लालू यादव किसी को न मुख्यमंत्री मुसलमान को बनाएंगे न उप मुख्यमंत्री बनाएंगे। अगर हिम्मत है तो
बहुत दिनों तक रस्सा कसी चली, तो अब तो आप चुनावी मोड में आ गए। आप खुश हैं जितनी सीटें मिली या जो वादे किए गए? आपको डिप्टी सीएम भी घोषित कर दिया गया?
नहीं, निश्चित तौर पे देखिए इच्छा रखते थे कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा सीट मिले, बट जो भी मिला है वो गठबंधन में सबके सहमति से हुआ है। और अभी हम लोग चुनाव प्रचार में निकल चुके हैं। आज संकल्प पत्र भी हमने जारी किया है और कई सभा हमने ऑलरेडी कर चुका है और कल से हमारा 10-10, 12-12 कार्यक्रम पर डे है। तो अभी हम लोग सरकार बनाने में लगे हुए हैं कर रहे
आपकी जो नाराजगी है वो नाराजगी दूर हो गई, आपको तो डिप्टी सीएम भी घोषित कर
हैं। बिल्कुल ही नाराजगी नहीं था कभी भी, और इच्छा रखते थे ज्यादा सीट लड़ने का, ठीक है, नाराजगी कभी भी नहीं रहा। गठबंधन में रहना है और मजबूती से बिहार में बदलाव लाना है, तो उसके लिए काम कर रहे हैं।
नहीं, बट अगर, क्योंकि आप नीतीश कुमार के प्रशंसक रहे हैं, तो अगर कभी जरूरत पड़ी ऐसा कि नीतीश कुमार को आपको समर्थन देना पड़ा या आपकी संख्या बल की जरूरत पड़ गई, तो
ये कैसे हो सकता है? अभी वो तो रिटायरमेंट का समय आ चुका है, वो उल्टा हम लोगों को समर्थन देना चाहिए। अगर मान लीजिए कुछ दिक्कत है तो वो तो उनके विचार को लेकर तो हम लोग चलने वाले हैं। अब वो हम लोगों को घर बसाने का काम करें, हम लोगों को आगे बढ़ाने का काम हमेशा करें। अब नीतीश जी अभी इस उम्र में कहाँ से दूल्हा बनने का सोचेंगे?
कभी भी कोई ऐसी परिस्थिति आए तो क्या मुकेश सैनी जरूरत पड़े तो क्या नीतीश जी या उनके गठबंधन को समर्थन दे सकते?
बिल्कुल नहीं, ये सवाल करके हमको बेइज्जत कर रहे हैं।
नहीं, पर पूछ
रहे हैं ना, लेकिन बेइज्जत कर रहे हैं। यही सवाल आप अमित शाह जी से करिए ना एक बार, तो क्या आपके समर्थन देने के लिए तेजस्वी को जाएंगे क्या?
Well, promises will not pay themselves, so there are these concerns about fiscal sustainability. Veera, over to you. Tell us what is the chatter on the ground when it comes to the Mahagathbandhan Manifesto.
Well, the chatter over Tekwa, Vasudha, you asked me what's the South Indian comparison for it? Perhaps a Badusha, but with more ghee and sugar in it. But let's get to the Tekwa given by the MGB to the voters of Bihar today. Several promises, several of them including making permanent jobs for all those in contract with the government, doles for women, as expected. Prabhakar, largely it is a reflection of wanting to channelize the discontent over unemployment and lack of jobs in Bihar, which is a crucial election issue wherever we've traveled. But the fiscal viability of it, will that become a question, or will this manifesto itself be enough for the people of Bihar in a sense to decide on whether they want to vote for the MGB or not?
Veera, do you think anybody cares for the fiscal part of it? I mean, nobody cares, be it both either of the side. Nobody cares. So talking about the 10,000 rupees which was given to around 1.5 crore women actually by the Nitish's government, that cost a huge lot, a hell lot of money. It was around 15,000 crore rupees. Now, here is Tejashwi Yadav promising government job for all those who are on contract working with the government. Then permanent job, 30,000 salary to 2 lakh Jivika Didis. So there's a long list of promises. Nobody has done their maths. It's like swiping a credit card and buying something which is way out of my reach, and then figuring out how to settle my bill, how to settle my credit card bill. So it's election time. The idea is to set the narrative.
Just swipe the credit card.
Just swipe this credit card, yeah.
I come from a state where some people would say that they are paying the price for making those promises, but there are questions raised. These are not just freebies. One have to see them as welfare schemes, Baba. In a sense, how much does this manifesto matter in a close election? Do you see the NDA being reactionary to this manifesto?
निश्चित रूप से फर्स्ट मूवर एडवांटेज मिलेगा महागठबंधन को। और देखिए उसने क्या किया है तेजस्वी यादव ने, जो अति पिछड़ा वर्ग है ना, उसके लिए नाई, कुम्हार, बढ़ई, लोहार, मोची, माली के लिए 5 साल के लिए 5 लाख का एक बार में ब्याज दिया जाएगा, जो कि जिस पे कि उनको टैक्स नहीं लगेगा। लेबर सेंसस किया जाएगा। अति पिछड़ा के लिए पंचायत में 20% का आरक्षण, जो रिजर्वेशन 30% किया जाएगा। तो वो जो अति पिछड़ा वर्ग है ना,
EBC वर्ग,
It's not about only the finances but the caste equation.
Correct.
तो उसको टारगेट करने की कोशिश जो है तेजस्वी यादव या
Interesting point that
I would say, Veera, it's a very well thought strategy by Mahagathbandhan, especially Tejashwi Yadav. So he's not only trying to give the freebies, as we call it. I mean, from where the money comes, I mean, I believe nobody cares about it. It's also about sending out a message to the caste which matters, the EBCs, the OBCs. So he's addressing them.
So very strategic manifesto, you'd say, but how much does a manifesto really matter? Because somebody told me, Baba, and very briefly, that it's still a polarized polity in caste and other lines in terms of party. Will this manifesto be able to allow Tejashwi Yadav to go beyond what you guys call the MY combination, which is the Muslim Yadav combination?
देखिए पिछले बार का इलेक्शन देखिए तो केवल 11-12 हजार वोट का अंतर था दोनों एनडीए और महागठबंधन के बीच में। वो जो वोट है ना, उसको लेने के लिए ये सारी कवायद की।
Baba is saying primarily that vote. It's a hit at the NDA's core vote, Nitish's core vote bank of the EBC at some level.
They have to do it, Veera, because see, they already, it's a 100-meter race where Tejashwi has the benefit of standing at 35 already, the Muslim and the Yadav combined. So he had to add on to that number.
That's right.
I mean, in order to do so, he will have to dent into the NDA vote bank. That's the only way out.
That's the only way out. Vasudha, you heard that. In a sense, the manifesto, not just a bunch of promises, but one targeted at expanding the MY base, as has been spoken about in these elections in Bihar, about going beyond that. In a sense, relatable to OBC politics in several other states, including Karnataka, of, let's say, the JDS or so. But it's interesting. It will be interesting to see how this plays out in the coming days and how the NDA responds with its own manifesto later in this election campaign.
That's right. Very insightful. Thank you, Veera. And we keep looking forward to all those wonderful, delicious reports that you're getting us from the land of democracy, Bihar. But thank you so much for joining us. Also joining us now, Dr. Ranjan of the RJD. And we also have Dhananjay Giri of the BJP joining us. Thank you both of you for being part of this broadcast. Mr. Giri, let me ask you this straight away. It's the BJP that has been promising, several DBT schemes across the country, be it Maharashtra, be it Haryana. So when the RJD does it, when it says that, we are going to give all women 2,500 rupees per month, or when it talks about jobs, what is the problem? Because economic populism is something that every party seems to be experimenting with.
See, we are working from last 20 years in Bihar. A pro-incumbency has started. And Nitish Kumar as NDA, what's saying that there is a poem of Robert Frost, woods are lovely, dark and deep. We have promises to keep and miles and miles to go before we sleep. We are doing it continuously. We are strengthening the women, we are strengthening the panchayat, we are strengthening the Gram Swaraj, we are strengthening the Lakpati Didi, Drone Didi. So like this, we are working on step by step. Slowly, we are increasing the schemes of Bihar, strengthening the thing. So the other hand, desperation, in desperation, Tejashwi Yadav is putting a bundle of false promises. Tejashwi Yadav in his latest political avatar seems to have taken inspiration from Puck, the clever, mischievous spirit from Shakespeare. A midsummer night dream like Puck. Tejashwi thrives on creating illusion, manipulating. His manifesto reads like a version of government and more like a script from the
Mr. Giri, let me ask this question
with emotional symbolism and irony.
Dr.
The
Ranjan,
biggest irony.
The BJP is accusing the RJD of living in a mythical palace. They're saying that, the fact that Bihar is a debt-ridden state, the fact that, if these moves have to be implemented, there will be a huge toll on the state's finances. It's a debt-ridden state. It doesn't have that kind of revenues that, several other prosperous states have. It has to depend a lot on the center. In that scenario, do you think the manifesto that has come out today, do you think it's realistic?
Well, Vasudha, definitely we have a plan. And the people who doesn't have any vision find to promise all the things very tough. We have vision. We have a plan. We are committed to deliver these promises just because, Mahatma Gandhi once said, there is enough for need, not for greed. These are the greedy people. Each and everything want to collect for themselves. They are very slowly for the people, but they are very in hurry for the Adani and Ambani.
But Dr. Ranjan, the fact that you say that you have a plan, then would it be also better in some ways if Tejashwi Yadav also talks about the blueprint, because it would also make a lot of things easier. How is he planning to give one government job to every family? See, the intent is very nice. I'm not doubting that, but reality could be different, isn't it?
How can a people declare everything when there is a copycat kind of people sitting before us? Each and everything they are copying from our side. We took for the Samajik Suraksha Pension for 1,500. They copy it. We took about My Bahin Maan Yojana 2,500. They copy it. Each and everything they are copying.
Okay.
They don't have vision.
This answer merits a response. Dhananjay Giri, RJD is saying that they've not been able to talk about this blueprint and how they're going to go about this plan only because they fear that you guys will copy them completely.
See, very interesting. They don't have any plan. They are all the false promises they are doing, and the people knows very well. You don't know, but is having faith on him. They are running on Jamanat themselves. Said they have looted Bihar, and everybody knows. In social security, when Lalu Yadav was and Rabdi Devi was chief minister, 240 crore of mere budget of social security, 200 rupees they are giving to the women, and there was 37% of literacy rate of Bihar. Now 87% is literacy rate of Bihar. 5,680 crore is down the budget of this social security scheme. So 32,000 crore of budget was there. Now
Despite the Prime Minister,
Mr.
Mr. Giri, despite the Prime Minister criticizing the concept of freebies, and rightly so, because we all have to look at how a lot of these freebies, I mean, some of them are very nice, the fact that women get income support, many of them get the fact that, they're able to travel on public buses without having to pay, which is also, I think, very important for their mobility and confidence and for opportunities. But many of these things have to be reviewed. Would you agree with the fact that today, even the BJP, despite being in power in so many states and at the center, is unable to find a solution to this? And in fact, it's become a compulsion for every party now to give the voter something in cash to ensure that he or she votes for the party.
See, basically the thing is here, whether you are promising like I'll give you directly to your account, or you are giving in the sequence that we have given to the Didi, the Jivika Didi. We have given 10,000. So they have to start their business. When their business will flourish, we will give them 2 lakhs. So how it will change, this is the dream of Mahatma Gandhi, how the Gram Swaraj will work. This is the dream of Lohia, how the last person of the society will be strengthened. This was the dream of Karpuri Thakur, how the EBC and OBC, SC, ST will be strengthened, how the poor women will be empowered, how the women's strength will be there, how they will be independent, how their security will be there. So this is a part of planning, how the things will happen. And
Dr. Ranjan, another important thing that was noted in the press conference was the fact that Tejashwi Yadav has called Nitish Kumar a puppet who's been controlled by bureaucrats, by the BJP. This is a man who has ruled the state since 2005. Yes, his health might be a little off, but do you think that there could have been better ways of talking about this? The fact that I understand that you're trying to, in some ways vilify the BJP as somebody who's trying to control a Bihari, but don't you think people will look at this in a very different way?
Definitely. I think the speaking truth and then the truth is itself a better way, because these people are not revealing the truth. Even they are not declaring the name of the CM face, while they are very hurry in capturing the vote bank of the Nitish Kumar and the Jordan. Really, they are trying to swallow the Nitish Kumar and the Jordan kind of things. Really, if they want to declare this all kind of thing, they think these are not truth. Why don't they come
Okay, that's a valid point.
For the press conference, and they declare, come.
Okay.
Pradhan Mantri and all people are just lying. And people know in the Bihar that Pradhan Mantri is a jumlebaj and is a liar. Nothing
But Pradhan Mantri spoke about it, right? So, he spoke about it on the day the CM was announced from the Mahagathbandhan side. Mr. Giri, the fact that in Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde was the chief minister, but after the elections, Devendra Fadnavis became the chief minister because the BJP won more seats. The situation is very similar, and it is possible in Bihar as well. How confident should the JDU be of seeing Nitish Kumar as the chief minister if the NDA comes to power, or is that something that is still negotiable? Although there have been statements, including from the Prime Minister, Keshav Prasad Maurya has also talked about this today. How confident is that situation? Is that something that has been negotiated and addressed?
See, BJP, RJD, JDU, Congress, nobody makes CM. This is the public who voted for the CM and public who chose their leaders. And Nitish Kumar is the natural choice of Bihar public. And last 20 years, he is the CM. We are having a bigger alliance and a strong alliance between Nitish Kumar and BJP. It's a natural alliance we are having. And the Home Minister already told we are fighting election in the leadership of Nitish Kumar. Still, now itself, Nitish Kumar is the Chief Minister of Bihar. And when the journalist asked him if Nitish Kumar JDU seat will come less, then what will happen? Already Home Minister told, it already happens in 2020. Nitish Kumar, JDU party seats were lesser than us. Still he becomes CM. This is crystal clear. There is no vacancy of CM in Bihar. They are daydreaming. One garlanding I am doing for you, you will become Prime Minister. I will say, younger brother, you will be Chief Minister. Chief Minister will get another garlanding, you will be Deputy Chief Minister. So all this is in here.
Dr. Ranjan, respond to that. He's saying that, all of this is just a myth. We are very clear that Nitish Kumar is coming back as the Chief Minister. And this is only a ploy to hide your own troubles, which we saw also going to play out in the form of 11 friendly fights. The fact that there is still, not everything seems to be completely. Yes, Dr. Ranjan.
Still, he is sitting here, he is also lying. Hello. The Amit Shah
only truth is, only Satyavadi Harishchandra Santan is.
He was saying for the...
He is the only son of Satya Harishchandra.
And for the 20 to 25, he never told about anything about the 25 to 30 this time. What will happen in this time? He never declared the CM will be the Nitish Kumar. And the second thing, you are saying about...
I'm talking about the friendly fights in your own stable, sir. The fact that you've not been able to solve, the fact that 13 say now it's come to 11 friendly fights. And this is an election of low margins. It's an election of fine margins. Last time the difference was just about 15 seats. Anything could happen, and anything could have happened last time. And you are taking this risk. That means that there hasn't been complete harmony, isn't it?
Well, Musa, I also appreciate the things and accept there is nothing called friendly fight. And there is nothing like situation in any of the scene now. Right now, their scene is completely different. They are just now pulling to come the another light and all kind of thing. If these kind of things had happened in Mahagathbandhan, they will come and declare it, these all kind of things. They should be feeling happy about this, but they are just fearful that now the people are going to throw away.
Quickly response from Dhananjay Giri. I'm running out of time. He's saying that these things shouldn't have happened, but the fact that Mahagathbandhan is in the process of resolving those issues. Mr. Giri.
See, when somebody is, you know very well, if somebody is friend. When there is a fight, there is no friendship. So what is friendly fight? This is a myth. They are fighting with each other. They are running for the chair. They are hungry for the chair. They are hungry for the satta ke bhooke lomdi ki tarah hai. The cover design itself speaks louder than text within. The word Bihar appears as a small, almost insignificant letter, while Tejashwi is boldly. Congress is nowhere. And now where is Mahagathbandhan? It is a Thakbandhan. This is a Thakbandhan.
Dr. Ranjan, last 10 seconds, sir. Dr. Ranjan.
This is Thakbandhan. This is Latbandhan.
He is declaring somebody nobody, then he is गिद्ध. ये लोग सत्ता के गिद्ध हैं और हर जगह ये सोचते रहते हैं कि
कैसे सत्ता के स्वयं सिद्ध हैं.
सत्ता के गिद्ध हैं आप लोग.
We are proven.
और ये सोचते रहते हैं कि किसी प्रकार से लिप क्रिएट करके जनता को बेवकूफ बना करके झूठ बोल करके घुमाते करके.
Okay, so from Latbandhan to Thakbandhan, all these similes and metaphors will be available only in Bihar. Thank you, Mr. Giri, and thank you, Dr. Ranjan. And this is a long debate. I'm sure we'll talk about the same thing when the NDA comes out with its manifesto that's expected in a few days from now.